Hello, I am Rajendra Salokhe. Welcome to a new variation of Sicilian defense called Kopec system. First of all, I wish you a very happy new year. Today is 1st January 2018, and then we study this Kopec system developed by Dr. Kopec of US, and basically it was developed for white, and it is a closed type of Sicilian game. I already made some videos on closed Sicilian. So it starts with, of course, e4, c5 Sicilian. Then white plays knight f3, black plays d6, bishop to d3, plays bishop here, and the Kopec system here ends. Now the expected moves of black are, one is e5 or another is knight c6, but after knight c6 he plays e5, so both the variations are same. But we will now see games played in both the variations. Say he plays e5, then c3. Actually basic concept is to play c3 and bring the bishop here to d2. Now actually while playing Kopec it happens that you don't look at what black is playing, just go on playing this move like bringing the pawn to c3 and then bishop to d2. Actually that is the basic concept of Dr. Kopec, and Kopec system actually ends there only. So it plays bishop to c2, but I got one game where bishop to c2 is not played. So Kopec was up to third move, bishop d3, bishop g4, s3, bishop cross f3, queen cross f3, knight f6, castles, queen to d7, knight a3. Now knight you have to develop at a wrong side because knight has no squares available here. c3 and d2 are not available. d5, e cross d5, knight cross d5, bishop f5, and threatening the queen, queen d6, knight to b5, queen to d8, queen cross d5. Now he captures this whatever was here, we'll see what, knight here, queen cross d5, without any support. This queen doesn't have any defender. But what happens is if he captures queen cross d5, then knight goes to c7 and makes a fork with the king and queen, a fork. So this black queen is also gone. So black realizes that and plays a6 to threaten the knight. So if this knight is removed, it's a remover of the guard, something like that. If this knight is removed, then queen will go. So he exchanges the queen, queen cross d8 and check, and king cross d8. So now this king has moved and lost the castling facility. Black has so far not castled. Knight a3, g6, bishop e4, f5, bishop cross c6, b cross c6, knight c4, bishop g7, rook e1, e4, d3, e cross d3, bishop to g5 and check, king to c8, rook to e7, threatening the bishop, bishop to f8, threatens the rook, knight to d6 and check, king goes to d8, rook to a7 and check, bishop to e7. Check was from the bishop, white bishop, so he brings this bishop in. But now there is a checkmate in one move. Try to find out. So bishop cross e7 and checkmate. check by bishop, king cannot move anywhere. So this is one game. Second game is e4 c5, knight f3, knight c6. It plays knight c6, bishop to d3, e5. Plays e5 later, so the position appears as per the previous game c3, d5, bishop c2. This is the main idea of the Kopec, as what I told you, that bring the bishop to c3. But in next game it is not done so. Knight f6, e cross d5, knight cross d5, white castles, bishop g4, h3, bishop cross f3, queen cross f3, knight f6, d3, queen to d7, knight d2, bishop e7, knight to c4, black castles, rook to e1, bishop d6, bishop g5, queen to e7, trying to protect this bishop with the queen. But when he crosses bishop cross f6, he doesn't cross it with the queen, fearing that queen will be exchanged. So g cross f6, d4, c cross d4, queen to g4 and check direct. Now black has disturbed the castle, has opened the castle here. King to h8. Instead he should have allowed the queen to be exchanged. Queen to e4, f5, queen cross f5, f6, knight cross d6. Now again this knight is without support. Rook to, plays rook to d8, doesn't capture that with queen. Knight cross b7, rook b8, bishop e4, d cross e3. So white has made a battery of queen and bishop. Bishop cross c6, c cross b2, threatening the rook. Rook to d1, rook cross b7, bishop cross b7, queen cross b7, rook to d7, queen cross d7, queen cross d7, rook b8, queen f7, f5, king to h2. King he has taken up, because supposing this becomes a queen, then it is troublesome for the king. e4, rook to d1, e3, rook to d7, and now in fact it captures h7, then it will be checkmate. But this black player goes for b1 and queen, makes a queen here, but queen cross h7 and checkmate. So white has checkmated. Now another game which is played by Bill Wall against some guest. So e4 c5, knight f3, d6, bishop d3. This is actually Kopec ends here. Knight f6, white castles, g6. He wants to fiancé to the bishop. Knight c3. Now it's played knight c3, so he now cannot take the pawn up to c3. So this is a different type of variation, not proposed by Kopec. Bishop g7, rook e1, black castles, bishop c4, bishop g4, h3, bishop cross f3, queen cross f3, knight c6, d3, knight d4, queen d1, a6, bishop g5, e5, bishop d5, queen to b6, queen to c1, rook b8, h4, h5, rook to b1, queen c7, bishop cross f6, bishop cross f6, remove the bishop from g7, queen h6, bishop cross h4, queen cross g6. Now this pawn f7 cannot take the queen because it is pinned to the king, matlab absolute pin is there. King h8, queen cross h5 check, king g7, queen to g4 check, king h7. Now this king has it. Queen cross h4 check, king to g7, queen to g5 check, king h7, rook e3, queen to d7. Now he wants to bring, if he brings the rook to h3, then it is a checkmate. So he plays queen to d7 to attack the h3 square, queen to h4 check, king g7, rook to g3 check, queen g4, and now of course mate in one, rook cross g4 and checkmate. So it is this played this way. Kopec basically suitable for white, but needs some practice. So at casual level you can try this Kopec variation and then play in the match. So thank you very much. Please subscribe the channel.